This is a brochure from Top Veneer. This was a starting point to try and do up a wooden inlay for Thomas from Top Veneer, who does online sales of very nice veneer products. I couldn't think of how to do it, so I've actually done a little bit different to that, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's been engraved, and then I'll go through and assemble it for you.
Okay, that's the top veneer finished with a couple of coats of clear on it. You need to rub it back in more coats than that, and it's come out quite good. So all those different types of veneers are available from Thomas from Top Veneer at www.topveneer.com.au.
This is what the designer ended up coming up with for an engraving, and around the outside will be squares, 24 by 25 squares of all the different, many of the different types of veneers that Thomas can supply. And this is some of them cut out. There'll be a number of these, and also in the centre will be infilled as well with wood. So I'll glue this together for you now. And normally I would put a coating over that to sort of protect the wood with a mask, but I was a bit of a hurry and forgot. But it should all rub back because I've only cut that not very deeply. It's been cut at 35% power with 300 millimeters per second, and as you can see, that's not too deep, but we should have a little bit of overlap. We can rub those our inlays back to the level, which should work out really well, and we'll get rid of all that bit of burnt look on the top of the wood there on the pine. Okay, I have my glue there. It's just bloody infill. Normally with the masking on it, don't have to be quite as fussy, but we'll try to be a little bit careful, but I think I'm going to be going everywhere anyway. All this will rub off anyway when we do our sand it back or painting. Clear over top of the whole thing. I'll just do that much, just to give you an idea. Just stand and watch all the time. And so on across on the veneer. I'll keep cutting this short so you don't waste too much film. Okay, as you can see, I've run across and back, and I've decided to go a bit quicker because the squares are actually rolling up on the corners and that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to try and get some glue onto it. Then I will put a sheet of plastic over it and then try and hold it all down with weight and weight it all down for it to dry. Okay, it's a bit up and down, but I'm going to put some weight on it and put the plastic and see how it looks in the morning. Okay, this is the top veneer inlay after it's come out of the pressing overnight. Next job is to try and sand it down and get all the surfaces level. This way with 35 at 350, 35% at 350, we have the material, the inlay is slightly higher than the actual wood below, so we should be able to rub it all back and it should get a nice smooth surface. I'll take that and give that a try. Okay, this is what she looks like after a rough sand. Just put some fine sandpaper on it now and she should come up alright. I'm just doing this one at the same time. Okay, that's coming up quite reasonable. That was actually cut a bit too deep on the engraving side. Okay, that's just with a orbital sanded down to a finer size. I'll probably hand finish all that, but that's come up pretty good. I'm happy with that, and there's still plenty of meat on it. This one here I've orbital sanded for finish sand, but as you can see there's a couple of spots there where it was got a bit thin and the pieces just fell out. Okay, that's the top veneer finished with a couple of coats of clear on it. I need to rub it back in more coats and that, and it's come out quite good. So all those different types of veneers are available from Thomas from Top Veneer at www.topveneer.com.au.